Welcome back to the Mullet Performance Audio channel. So, I'm out here trying to work on this Buick Regal that I put the video up from yesterday. And, you know, I really am jealous of the guys that live down south because, you know, a 5-minute job turns into like an all-day job when it comes to rust. And let me show you what I'm up against. So, come to find out, the fuel pump on this car is not working, so it needs a new fuel pump. You can run gas down the carb, but it won't stay running. And then I pulled the fuel line off, and there's nothing coming out of it. So I've either got a blocked line somewhere, or I got a bad fuel pump. So I don't know which one. When I change the pump, I'll blow out the line. We'll do both of those. But I decided to take this driver's seat out because this driver's seat is it might be out of like a van or something, I have a feeling, because it sits real high. My wife turned the key for me a minute ago, and she got in and bumped her head on the door here because she could barely get in here because she didn't know the seat set so far. But let me show you something. So, this bolt right here was so seized on here that I ended up having to took a hammer and chisel. Well, first I tried to take it off at the 13 millimeter, wouldn't come off. Then I put some heat on it, wrapped a rag around it, and a wet rag, and put some heat on it, and it did not come off that way either. And then finally I tried a 1/2-inch breaker bar, but I got a little 3/8 breaker bar in here, got it to turn a little bit, and then finally I used my my gear wrench and got it off my gear wrench. Okay, that's cool. Did that one was easy. So now my next problem is that the bolts for these are in between back in here. Well, you can imagine this one doesn't want to come off. The other one is way over there. Even if I try to get it from the other side, the screws that hold these plastic covers, somehow they got the screws from the inside put back in. Well, you can't get in there because of this amp. So, what part of this puzzle went in first? Did the seats go in first and then they put the amps in? They couldn't have did that. They had to take the seat out and then put the amp in because it's bolted straight down through the floor. And then they put the seat back in. So what I'm trying to do is get the seat out, but I can't get these bolts out because I can't really get in here. So yeah, then I tried to pry the amp out. It's only got 2 screws holding the back of it in, down in here. But they don't want to come out. I mean, I got my Matco freaking pry bar here, and it doesn't want to come out. So I'm just about fed up right now. I'm scratched up, I'm dirty, and I need a shower. So, oh, what is that? Oh shit, what is that? I just seen that. What is that? Spot check Sunoco. It was stuck right there. I didn't even know that was there. I assume that's to put the little cards or something in whenever you do a service. But just getting this thing running long enough. It does have like 60 psi oil pressure. I didn't see if the temperature started to come up or not. I didn't see that. I was just having the wife just crank it over for me, but it ran. When you put gas in it, it runs. Dribbled gas down the carburetor. So it's I think it's time for me to take a shower, be done with this, and take some Tylenol and call it a day. So oh man, you know, people put their cars together like this, little custom things, and you don't know which way the piece of the puzzle has to come. Which piece comes first? Which piece has to come off? Which piece has to do this? And yeah, I think they put the seats back in. They had to have, because they couldn't have got the screws down through. And I tried to pry that amp out, and that amp does not want to come out. But whoever did it looks like they did a halfway decent job in putting that amp in. They taped up all the wires with electrical tape. There's connectors on all the ends of the wires. They ran them underneath the carpet. So, I mean, whoever did this amp install underneath the seat did a pretty darn good job. And I don't know when that was put in there. I'd like to get it out and take a look at it, but if I can't get the seat out, I might have to get the Sawzall in here. So, which I'll have to cut the seat bracket down anyway, so that might be my next option. All right, guys, fun. Have a good one.